It is just not worth it to me not to have a body camera.
First tonight, law enforcement agencies in Central Virginia and the Shenandoah Valley reveal the hidden costs of body cameras. A recording of any encounter between a police officer and someone else can be priceless evidence.
Yeah, tonight at least one sheriff's office says it cannot expand the program because of costs, and others are weighing the increasing price tag to keep that service going. NBC 29's Henry Graff spoke with several police departments and sheriff's offices about this new issue, and he's here with this in-depth investigation.
So everybody I talk with here all tell me the same thing. First and foremost, body cameras are worth the cost. The new question here, though, is what's the cutoff for those costs, because the costs don't stop racking up once those police body cameras stop rolling.
Just talk to me, man. Just talk to me, okay?
This dangerous domestic turned to standoff with tasers led to an arrest and conviction for the Louisa County Sheriff's Office.
Gonna step up for me, okay? We're gonna sit in the back of my car. Ready? I'm gonna help you
Thanks
out.
in part to this frame-by-frame evidence from body-worn cameras, something these Louisa deputies did not have 5 years ago.
It's valuable information, you know, when you pick it up, but gosh, it's so expensive.
It's a challenge to find funding. Just ask Major Donald Lowe as he tallies up the increasing costs.
These things wear out. You need new batteries, you need new cartridges, you need all this stuff for it.
Lowe says the costs have almost tripled from $22,000 per year to a projected $78,000. And that's forced them to contemplate cutting the program.
And that's crossed our mind too.
An NBC 29 investigation reveals Louisa spends the most on its program at nearly $2,000 per camera per year. Compare that to Fluvanna at $500, Waynesboro $400 per cam, and Charlottesville at $360. Greene comes in at the cheapest at $108 per camera annually.
Well, the bill's not as big because you don't have as many people, but still, when you're outfitting 20 deputies, it's quite a cost.
Technology costs are always going to increase, and that's always going to be a concern. But again, it goes back to what does the community want?
The police body camera programs we reviewed widely vary. Some involve burning videos to discs like in Greene. But here in Fluvanna, when a deputy pulls up to the building, their video files are wirelessly transferred to a computer.
It's all HD quality video, so as you can imagine, that's a lot of data storage that we have to manage.
That's brought about another hidden cost in Fluvanna. Captain David Wells says the office just dropped $9 grand on a new server. It's the third upgrade needed in 4 years.
It's a great insurance policy, but it's an expensive insurance policy.
Charlottesville Police Chief Rochelle Brackney says the community she serves demands transparency. So she will move around whatever money to keep these cameras rolling, despite the added responsibility and expense. She has to make it work, even though she says her department is just realizing the fine print.
Well, on the surface, it feels like a very good idea. Well, we get free equipment, and then on the back end, you don't understand the cost associated with storing them, downloading, the training, the policies.
Despite that reality,
chest, and then right here.
Back in Louisa, Major Lowe wants to triple his body-worn camera program.
A video is a video. It doesn't lie. It captures everything.
So that all 40 of his deputies will have this priceless tool.
194 Louisa, I'm on location.
To capture a call from the time they pull up
All right, watch your head.
until the time it's cleared.
So we're trying to be as transparent as possible and everything, but it's all on, can you afford?
Major Lowe says his office may resort to asking for donations to expand the body camera program. All agencies we spoke with also noted the number of complaints against officers went down with the use of cameras. Now, policy is another issue here. There's no real laws on the books here in Virginia that kind of govern how all this should be handled. So each agency has its own policies and can widely differ. Some keep their videos for 90 days, say like in Greene County. Others keep that evidence for years, which may also explain some of the differing costs we saw in this investigation.
And it's not just the departments that like the idea of having it. A lot of communities want their police departments to have this.
Yeah, and you heard that from Chief Brackney, where, I mean, this community here in Charlottesville, for example, really demands that kind of transparency. And now we're getting to a point where some of these departments and offices want to expand the program, and they really can't because these costs keep rising and they got to store all this stuff somewhere.